Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, of course, I have another foundation review for you guys. Today I'm reviewing the new Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundations, and I actually got 2 of them, and I got them in the colors Cocoa and Almond. I went to Sephora to swatch. They're actually not supposed to have them in store until the end of September, but I was able to go in there and they said they had the testers, and I was like, okay, I just want to get swatched so I can like see what I'm gonna have to order online. And then they said, oh, they have them in store as well, so if I want to buy them, I can buy them. I mean, you could have just said that at the beginning, but whatever. And I use them as a foundation and concealer shade, and I'm really liking how it looks. I did use them on my skin. As you can see, it's looking awesome, like almost like skin. Like this is I'm not gonna let you guys know too much about how I feel about it so you guys can get into the video. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I do hope you do take the time and click the subscribe button down there. It would mean the world to me. It would just make me happy. We're trying to reach 10K before December, or before the end of the year. So if you guys could help me reach my goal, that'd be awesome. Also, go ahead and follow me on my social media as well. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I did change my name to the Adetomi, so you guys can look for me everywhere. My Snapchat is still the same though, so it's the realest me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, let's get into this foundation review. I checked online and I would have gone with the chestnut, but I didn't want to like risk getting a color online, so I just waited until it was in the store. The lady who helped me suggested the deeper shade, and it's called Cocoa, and so we went with that. It looked all right, but I made sure I wiped it off immediately just so that, you know, I don't have like a sneak peek to my first impression. So they are supposed to be for oily skin, and I'm really happy that Anastasia Beverly Hills actually came out with like a wide range of colors as well as a wide range of undertones. You know, they're yellow undertones, red undertones, olive undertones. Like it's awesome. So I really applaud. I applaud her, Norvina, for doing that. She's awesome. So on the website it says it's a highly pigmented buildable cream formula that leaves a natural matte finish. Apply it as an all-over foundation, sheared out as a tinted moisturizer, or for highlighting and contouring. And it says that the lightweight tubes are perfect for travel, which honestly it is. Like, really, you could just throw it in your purse. And on-the-go touch-ups. It's ideal for combination or oily skin, and there's a shade for all skin tones. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my face. And today I'm using the Makeup Forever Base Mattifying Primer to prime my face. Now, it does say it's good for oily skin, but my skin is like on another level when it comes to oiliness. Prevention is better than cure. I'm just going to save everybody the stress and just go ahead and prime my face. So like I said, I've never owned a cream foundation, so this is going to be really different for me. I always used liquids, never used anything other. Never used powder, never used a stick foundation, never used a cream formula. Everything has been liquid formula for me, so this is going to be different. So I'm going to start with the foundation shade, which is Cocoa. It is kind of stiff. No, actually it applies really well. I lied. So it does blend pretty well. It's not too bad when it comes to blending. I think this brush I'm using is just making it like a lot harder for me. It's a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, and it's a little bit more red, but I'm fine with that because I usually use like red foundations anyway. I'm just gonna switch to another brush. I can't do this, bro. No, it's not really full coverage. I can still see like a bit of my spots, but I like it because at least it's something, because I start work very soon, and at least it's something I'm going to be able to wear to work without looking too cakey. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it. So I'm looking at it in my little viewfinder on my phone right now, and I really like how it looks. Like, it looks like skin. It looks like I have really clear skin. Yeah, this is awesome, you guys. No. This is beautiful. I did get a lighter shade, which is Almond, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that as my under eye concealer. It is a foundation stick. It is kind of light, but it looked really nice when she blended it on my face the other day, so I'm going to use this. So this foundation blends pretty well with the Beauty Blender. Like, I really like how it's blending. It almost blends better than like my concealers. So I'm really liking how this looks. So it looks pretty good right now. Not too light. I'm liking it. So the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to tell you guys about before I go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, is I'm just going to set that with the Ben Nye Topaz Translucent Powder, which is what I use to set my under eye all the time now. I used to be really into the Sacha Buttercup powder, but I'm really liking this one now, and I feel like it's a lot better for like darker skin tones. I'm really liking how it looks now. Like, it looks perfect, and because it is showing a little bit of my skin, I do have like natural contour, so it almost looks like I don't need to contour, which I really like about it. So it's going to be really natural to wear to work. So I'm really liking how it looks right now. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'm going to come back. So this is my makeup completely done. I love this foundation so far. Like, it's the best. It's the only stick foundation I've tried, but as far as like the consistency and how well it matches to my skin, number one, I think that's just because I went to the store to get matched. It does have very buildable coverage, so if you did want to go a little bit more than the initial coverage that you have, you can build it up. Another thing I like about it, sorry, I made a whole little list here. Can you see my highlight? Yes. Another thing I like about it is that it's really blendable. So as you guys saw when I blended the Almond foundation stick on top for my concealer, it blended really well with the Beauty Blender. So if you're someone who likes to use a Beauty Blender to blend their foundation, it'll be great for you. I like it so far. I think it's awesome. I think I look great. It just looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so happy that it's a foundation that I'm gonna be able to wear to work. It's not cakey. If I wanted to sheer it out a little bit more for a more like tinted moisturizer look, as they said in the description, you can totally do that. So I'm like really happy about it. I might say this about every new foundation that I try, but as far as high end, this is probably the best high end foundation I've tried so far. Now this is just from like my first impression. I haven't been through the day with it obviously, so we're gonna have to test that. So I am gonna go about my day today. I do have a lot of stuff to do. I have a lot of errands to run. These are all the stores I'm going to on this list right here. Hopefully this, you know, stays put throughout the day. Hopefully it looks good throughout the day. So we're just gonna see. So right now it's 1:26 p.m. It's about 1:30. Once I'm done with all the errands I'm running today, I'm gonna come back and show you guys what it looks like, and let's see like how much I like it then. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So hey guys, so right now it is 8:08. And it's been about 6 hours and some change since I left you guys. And so this is what the foundation looks like right now. I will say that it does look a lot more shiny than it really is, just because the lighting has changed. Now I'm using my ring light. I was using my ring light earlier, but I was also using daylight. It looks very shiny. I did highlight my face, so that's kind of adding to it. This right here is oil plus highlight. Ooh, we have the same bed. This is the most natural looking foundation I have ever worn in my life. Usually at the end of the day, my makeup is creasing, it's caking, and it just looks like crap. Like this, to me, looks really good compared to all my other, some of the other foundations I've tried. Usually there's caking right here where I've sweat, but this foundation like stays in place, and it looks so natural. Like, one thing I did like is that most of my foundations, usually the first thing to go is the blush, but I can still see the blush on my foundation. Like, can you see it? Because I can see it. I do think it's great for oily skin. I have like extremely oily skin. The first thing that oiled up on my face was my nose. As usual, my nose just, no matter how matte it claims to be, whenever I wear makeup, I can feel the foundation on my face, and I just like, I can't move my face, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get this off. But I didn't feel that way for this foundation, so I'm really, 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 really happy about that. Sorry, I wrote notes here, so that's what I'm looking at. I'm gonna say usually with my other foundations a lot, but usually with my other foundations, I don't know if it like the foundation color like changes so that it looks like it's a mask on my face, and this does not look like it's a mask on my face, so I'm really, really happy about that. So it is a lightweight foundation. I'm going to use my e.l.f. high definition powder, and I'm just going to go over my whole face with that, you know, just pat it in, and let's see how it looks. I'm very sure it's going to look the same way it did when I first applied it, so I'm not too worried about it, but let's just do it. So I just applied a little bit of powder. There was a little bit on the brush, like barely any, and I just, you know, dabbed all over my face. And this looks brand new to me. Like, I do like still see a little bit of shine. Of course, I didn't use that much. This foundation is a breakthrough. It is a miracle. It is wonderful. Like, I don't understand how perfect this foundation could be. Now this to me this is amazing, because I've always used liquid foundations, as I've said before, so it's kind of different, you know what I'm saying? And I really, really like it. I really appreciate the thought and the effort that she put into this foundation stick, because this is perfect. In my opinion, I think it is worth the $25. If I were you, I'd go buy it. One thing I wouldn't do is buy it online, because especially if you don't know your color yet, I would recommend you go to the you go to a Sephora or you go to an Ulta and you get checked for like your color. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope I was thorough and could probably help someone who is planning on buying this foundation or trying it out or something. Yeah, let me know if you would like to see more foundation reviews from me. I love doing these because I love trying out new foundations. I kind of used to be the one who stuck to only one foundation, so I'm really, really excited to try new ones. So let me know if there's any new foundation that you would like me to review, and I will do that for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's get Tomi to 10K, and make sure that you follow me as well on my social media. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, and God bless.
I believe in angels. Same